Sakal Gunarnavasha Vande Guru Sri Charanaravindan.
And many others like Shukdev Goswami and other purified souls, Kashyap and Angiras and others, all accompanied by their respective disciples, arrived there. Shukdev Goswami, Brahmarat, the famous son and disciple of Sri Vyasadeva, who taught him first the Mahabharata and then Srimad Bhagwatam. Shukdev Goswami recited 14 lakh verses of the Mahabharata in the councils of the Gandharvas, Yakshas and Rakshasas, and he recited Srimad Bhagwatam for the first time in the presence of Maharaj Parikshit. He thoroughly studied all the Vedic literatures from his great father. Thus he was a completely purified soul by dint of his extensive knowledge in the principles of religion. From Mahabharata, Sabhapav, it is understood that he was also present in the royal assembly of Maharaj Yudhishthira and at the fasting of Maharaj Parikshit. As a bona fide disciple of Sri Vyasadeva, he inquired from his father very extensively about religious principles and spiritual values, and his great father also satisfied him by teaching him the yoga system by which one can attain the spiritual kingdom, the difference between fruitive work and empiric knowledge, the ways and means of attaining spiritual realization, the 4 ashrams, namely the student life, the householder's life, the retired life and the renounced life, the sublime position of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the process of seeing him eye to eye, the bona fide candidate for receiving knowledge, the consideration of the 5 elements, the unique position of intelligence, the consciousness of the material nature and the living entity, the symptoms of the self-realized soul, the working principles of the material body, the symptoms of the influential modes of nature, the tree of perpetual desire and psychic activities. Sometimes he went to the sun planet with the permission of his father and Naraji. Descriptions of his travel in space are given in the Shanti Pav of the Mahabharata. At last he attained the transcendental realm. He is known by different names like Araneya, Arunisut, Vyasaki and Vyasatmaja. Kashyap, one of the Prajapatis, the son of Marichi and one of the sons-in-law of Prajapati Daksha. He is the father of the gigantic bird Garu, who was given elephants and tortoises as eatables. He married 13 daughters of Prajapati Daksha, and their names are Aditi, Diti, Danu, Kashth, Arisht, Surasa, Muni, Krodavash, Tamra, Sarabi, Saram and Timi. He begot many children, both demigods and demons, by those wives. From his first wife Aditi, all the 12 Adityas were born. One of them is Vaman, the incarnation of Godhead. This great sage, Kashyap, was also present at the time of Arjun's birth. He received a presentation of the whole world from Parashuram, and later on he asked Parashuram to go out of the world. His other name is Arishtanami. He lives on the northern side of the universe. Angiras. He is the son of Maharshi Angira and is known as Brihaspati, the priest of the demigods. It is said that Dronakarya was his partial incarnation. Shukracharya was the spiritual master of the demons, and Brihaspati challenged him. His son is Kacha, and he delivered the fire weapon first to Bharadvaja Muni. He begot 6 sons, like the fire god, by his wife Kandramasi, one of the reputed stars. He could travel in space, and therefore he could present himself even in the planets of Brahmalok and Indralok. He advised the king of heaven, Indra, about conquering the demons. Once he cursed Indra, who thus had to become a hog on the earth and was unwilling to return to heaven. Such is the power of the attraction of the illusory energy. Even a hog does not wish to part with its earthly possessions in exchange for a heavenly kingdom. He was the religious preceptor of the natives of different planets.